tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Walk to the lighthouse, sit down, I ain't like y'all. King on sevens, I done bled through every trial. Sword on my back, axe on my back. I just want my ankles, you can keep your plaques. Don't start calling the cash, PG, that's fact. DMV, ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that. Hey, he dropped from the heavens, landed in the dirt. Halo on tilt, but I still did the work. Prayers in the kitchen, pain on the stove. Every scar on my body is a story I wrote. Trials and tribulations, all on my name, still waiting on revelations. Truth in the flame, I mean, ain't young angels, I'm a man, I'm breath. Test me, try me, that's a gamble with death. Yeah, welcome to the lighthouse, sit down, I ain't like y'all. King on sevens, I done bled through every trial. Sword on my back, axe on my back. I just want my ankles, you can keep your plaques. Don't succumb to cash, PG, that's fact. DMV, ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that. I protect mine first, that's the only command. Family in the circle, I'ma die where I stand. Stepping through the county like a walk-in prayer. Every hater in the rear, they just think cold air. I don't chase that trophy, I want roots, not fame. Give me land, give me love, keep your golden name. From the block to the clouds, I done paved my lane. When they spell out greatness, they gon' write my name. Whoa! Welcome to the lighthouse, sit down, I ain't like y'all. King on sevens, I done bled through every trial. Sword on my back, axe on my back. I just want my ankles, you can keep your plaques. Lost of chronic cans, PG, that's fact. DMV, ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, okay. Welcome to the lighthouse, sit down, I ain't like y'all. King on sevens, I done bled through every trial. Sword on my back, hey. Axe on my back, hey. I just want my ankles, you could keep your plaques. Hey. Don't start cutting kins, PG, that's fact. Hey. DMV, ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that. Hey. Don't start cutting kins, PG, that's fact. Hey. DMV, ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that. Hey. Drop from the heavens, landed in the dirt. Halo on tilt, but I still did the work. Prayers in the kitchen, pain on the stove. Every scar on my body is a story I wrote. Trials and tribulations, all on my name. Still waiting on revelations. Truth in the flame. I'm beyond angels, I'm a man, I'm brave. Test me, try me, that's a gamble with death. Welcome to the lighthouse, sit down, I ain't like y'all. King on sevens, I done bled through every trial. Sword on my back, axe on my back. I just want my ankles, you can keep your plaques. Don't start counting kins, PG, that's fact. DMV, ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that. Don't start counting kins, PG, that's fact. DMV, ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that. I protect mine first, that's the only command. Family in the circle, I'ma die where I stand. Stepping through the county like a walk-in prayer. Every hater in the rear, they just think cold air. I don't chase that trophy, I want roots, not fame. Give me land, give me love, keep your golden name. From the block to the clouds, I done paved my lane. When they spell out greatness, they gon' write my name. Ooh. Welcome to the lighthouse, sit down, I ain't like y'all. King on sevens, I done bled through every trial. Sword on my back, axe on my back. I just want my ankles, you can keep your plaques. Don't start counting kings, PG, that's fact. DMV, ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that. Don't start counting kings, PG, that's fact. DMV, ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that.
Show starts in about 1 minute.
Let's go ahead and talk about this. This ain't gonna be a long live. I've already been covering this guy for the last like 2 lives, I think, previously. So I think it's only right for me to give an update. Y'all go ahead and just kick it and cool it. I'm gonna be right with y'all. I'm just making sure I got all my notes and everything right. I'm just making sure I get my mind right before we get settled into this. Let's go ahead and go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yes, oh yes, oh yes, we the best in bitch. Tell me who really getting with me. I be leaning while I'm riding eyes, heavy off the sticky, the snitty. But I'm coolin', yes, I done been left the corner. Now sticking with my lady and a couple good brothers. Never searching for the fame, forget the cloud, give me legacy. I only pray for wisdom so I can guide my folks to destiny. Yes, the devil want a couple, but he never got the best of me. I'm centered in my spirit, my father wrote the recipe. This right here, the anthem, I'm the light, I'm the phantom. Yes, I move like a ghost do, watching from the clouds, then I land where I'm supposed to. Watch me break it down, it's a shame many men wishing hey, but the only thing you doing, bruh, is sealing your fate. The devil showed up with a blue dress, ready for the day. This is life, it's the cycle, lives voice beyond comprehension. I've been down, I've been out, just in case I didn't mention. Come take a walk with me. Let's open up your mind, I unravel hidden gems that you didn't know you had inside you. Let's get it, yeah. These good is for sisters and my bros. Matter of fact, said the haters, yeah. This one for my foes. I will always be ahead of the game, never slow. Yes, I'm coasting across the country like I'm the best. Yes, I have a testimony cause I've been done. Pass the test, yes, oh.
Shout out to the family. Much respect to you. Let's go ahead and get it kicked off. Nancy, if you would be so kind, please hit that thing for me. Let's get it. Get my headphones real quick. Let me check the sound. Hold on. Give me one moment. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Let's go ahead and get this thing kicked off. Much respect to the family. Shout out to y'all. So let's go ahead and do this, Rise. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, y'all. What we got going on right now is some updated news. We got some updated news for you. So a lot of you may know. I don't know why nobody's reporting on it, so I'm going to go ahead and take charge on it. It's cool. Apparently, your boy Offset just got shot. That's right, everybody. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Offset just got shot.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell.
My bad. So, yeah, that's right. We're going to go ahead. We're going to take a look at this bad boy right here. Okay, good. You can hear me? Good, good. I appreciate that. See, it's little stuff like that that I appreciate, just so I know, you know. Y'all remember I was speaking about how this dude has a bad gambling problem, the whole nine. And it's crazy, right? Out of all places for his incident to happen, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Man, let's go ahead and look at this. Let's take a quick recap, and then we're going to fast forward. Let's do it. So this is basically what I was covering when I was speaking about his whole circumstance with going around asking for money. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Migo himself. Oh, shit. Wait. Here we go. My bad, y'all. I ain't had the daggone jump to the screen. Let's go ahead and rock out. Let's take a recap and let's move forward.
Breaking news now. Cardi has a restraining order on Offset.
Offset broke.
If I catch Buddy and I can catch him, it's gonna be bad.
You
So I
won't
think
beat
she
him up?
on some beach strip, and need all types of shit.
He was panicking. He was asking random people for cash apps. He was broke. I don't know what happened. Nobody was answering his phone call. He popped, trying to run up, chasing. Must got us gambling addiction.
And then he has $2 million owed in taxes, and that the IRS has been like trying to get his and that he's about to file for bankruptcy. Like, and that he's been trying to gamble to like get all this money back, but he keeps fucking losing.
Thanks, sweet. Don't think it's sweet. It ain't sweet, mama. On my mama, it ain't. My mama, you think you seen something every time? Watch it.
Ladies and gentlegrams, what the hell is going on in 2026? Two stories I reported on back in January, the first month of the new year, included the Pooh Shiesty robbing Gucci Mane situation and Offset getting exposed by Selena Powell for allegedly having a horrible gambling addiction that led him to borrow thousands of dollars from her with no plans on paying it back.
Now, you know one thing, the one thing that's not being spoken about here so far. See, I'm waiting to hear. I'm waiting to hear what transpired. I'm just getting a little bit of this video that we're gonna move forward. Let's keep on going.
Now, 2 months later, in the span of just 4 days apart, we get very dark updates on both these situations that I was personally hoping had no real validity or truth to them. But it seems like both instances took a turn for the worse. The Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane thing. Pooh Shiesty is currently incarcerated facing charges of kidnapping. In the description of this video, you'll find another video I did where I explain that entire situation and the history behind it. And then again, like 3-4 days after that happens, we get an update in the Offset situation, which really took an outcome darker than I could have possibly imagined. Because as we unpack this story, you'll see that Selena Powell was accusing Offset of being stuck in the Hard Rock Casino gambling for days upon end. Well, now TMZ reports that he was actually shot outside that very same casino.
That's the part that's getting me. Now, that's the little bit that I'm going to be tapping in on. Just my personal take on it, right? Let all the other content creators talk about it how they want. Let's go.
This is just incredibly sad, you guys, because obviously we know what happened with Takeoff, right? A very similar situation where a fight that was rooted in pride and ego led to a shooting, which of course led to Takeoff's life being taken so early. Thankfully, Offset is okay, but again, I can't help but notice the similarities in behavior and patterns of this series of events between Offset's situation and that of Takeoff's. And then in the middle of all that, just last month in March, the IRS had claimed that Quavo, the third member of the Migos, owes nearly $3 million in unpaid taxes.
Bow. Hold on. Huh? Yeah, that's wild. So
all of
quick story time, right? Quick story time. I remember I was, this is during my days on the streets, right? So I remember I went on ahead. I was hanging out with this older cat, you know what I'm saying? Because like I was one of them. I used to hang out with older heads a lot, you know what I mean? I had a lot of friends my age, but I hang out with people older than me. Moving along in the story. I would never forget. I went on ahead. I got up with this old head named Fats, right? I got up with this old head named Fats. Now, Fats loved to gamble. I don't gamble. I do not gamble. If it's one thing, I may smoke, you know what I'm saying? I may like a video game or so. One thing I don't do, I don't gamble. I've never been a gambler. That ain't my thing. I've never been into casinos and stuff. Casinos, strip clubs, that's never been my mode. I don't know. I just don't attract to the shit. Call me a lame, call me boring. I'll be that. I save money. I'll be that. So I'm chilling with Fats. Fat go ahead. And he's like, young blood, I'm saying, like, you talking all that stuff in these cards because I like to play cards. So we was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is before I did my long stretch, right? My 7 years. Like, I did little bids here and there. And I was talking to him about how I like to play cards. And the two games I like to play is casino, two-hand spades, blackjack. Boom, 21. I like to play that game. Those games. So he said, all right, bet. Let's go ahead and bet. Mind you, I got like maybe about $75 on me. I ain't got that much cash on me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting to bet. I don't gamble. I just had some money on me, right? I always keep something on me. So I had about $75 or so in my pocket. I went on ahead. I don't know. I guess I did it because I needed to have the learning experience. I went on ahead and I sat down and I played a game. We first started with Casino. If anybody's hip to the card game Casino, that's my I love some good old fashioned Casino. Man, I went on ahead and played this dude and I won. I went on ahead. You know how we do. We racking the money in. I'm picking up my little bills and shit, adding it with mine. He say, run it back. All right, okay. Run it back. So I say, hold on, let's just set a parameter. Best out of 5. So that was the first game. I won the first game. So now from there, he got 3 more chances to beat me. Best out of 5. All right, down. I got him in the best out of 5. This man turns around and says, "Now, come on, young blood. Look, I'm up here. I'm trying to go." I'm like, "I won. Okay, that's it, right?" Nope. 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 He's just getting started. I'm finished. I'm done. I'm like, I won my money. I won your money. I mean, should I say I won your money? I actually beat him. Boy, he ain't like that. So he says, all right, let's go ahead and play a 2-hand spade. I say, all right, but I'm only doing best out of 3. I went on ahead and I beat that man in 2-hand spade. I don't know. Maybe it was the cards, the equilibrium of the universe at that moment. Maybe the sun was shining on me the right way, but I was having a good day in cards that day. I was having a very good day in cards. I don't know. I just kept hitting. Man, this dude lost his shit. Turns around and says, "Nah, we got to play one more." I'm looking at him like, when is this over? Final game we play. We go ahead and we play some blackjack. So I play him in some blackjack. And he won like half his money back. I said, okay. So we good, right? He won like 3/4 of his money back, I say. I still got some of his bread and mine. I'm like, all right, I'm trying to part ways. This man's still trying to go. That's when I had to put my damn foot down. Or should I say my fist down on the table, and I had to be like, bro, nah, I'm done. I'm done. And I'm not gonna lie. When I left up out of there, I'm saying to myself, imagine if I was somewhere with some dudes that's like, nah, nigga, you ain't going nowhere, because the whole mission is we're gonna keep playing until I get all of your money. You don't win my money and walk off. And that's why I don't like gambling. I don't like dice games. I don't like none of that shit. Because I've seen shit in real life on the streets. Them niggas do not want you to get up from the table. They do not want you to get up from that little block square that you kneeled down on and you rolling, shaking them up. They don't want you go nowhere. I don't like that shit. So that's why I'm like, gambling is not my thing. But anyway, that was my little story time about it. Let's go ahead and get back to the video and let's see what we got.
These situations, from everything going on with the Migos to the Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane stuff, seems like it should have been so easily avoidable. But I know as far as the gambling stuff goes, like, that could have a grip on you that is completely uncontrollable. So how did we get here to the point where Offset is now reported to have been shot outside the biggest casino in Florida? Well, to understand how we got here, I think we got to zoom out and look at a lot more than just Offset hanging around the Hard Rock Casino. For him to have gotten to this financial position in the first place, when him and the rest of the Migos were at the top of the world at one point, we got to understand what happened to Offset's career.
I study
Rapaholics
for a living.
Offset at one point in time during the Migos' prime, he was probably my favorite Migos. I mean, because he had the perfect combination of both the melodies and the bars, right? Like, I don't think he was a better rapper than Takeoff, and I don't think he was better at creating hooks or creating melodies than Quavo was, but he kind of had the perfect balance of both, which gave him the upper hand on those posse cuts because he was able to be a lot more versatile. And especially, again, in their peak years like 2016, 2017, he usually had the standout verses because he was just about almost on par with Quavo for, again, incorporating unique melodies and vocal stretches and flows into the music.
Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box.
But then he could also pack his verses with flows that were very bar heavy, almost as well as Takeoff. And when they really hit their peak, their boiling point around when Bad and Bougie went number one, a lot of people at that point in time were saying like Quavo was out of here. Like he was the hook king. If you had Quavo on your hook, that was the stimulus package. Your song was an automatic hit. But it was really Offset, in my opinion, that was showing by far the most potential to go on and have the most or highest flourishing solo career if the Migos ever did split up, which they ended up doing.
Now, let's look at this. Fast forward. Let's go ahead, fast forward. Let's see what we got right here. Hold on, give me 1 second. I want to go to this one in particular. It's one in particular I want to go to. So I could have sworn I had that shit pulled up. Let me go back to this dude right here. Give me 1 second. I thought I had that shit pulled up. Forgive me, y'all. So yeah, it's a slight delay. Let me type this in. All right. Yep, there we go. So let's go ahead and talk about it. All right. So shout out to you know what I'm saying, Seti again. The hood lawyer. Let's go ahead and look at what he has to say, because this is the part I want to kind of get into, because I'm trying to figure out what exactly was it that took place as to why he even got into the situation in the first place. Let's keep on going.
And speaks on Offset and Lil TJ's incident at a Florida casino.
Hey man, it's the biggest liar on the net, man. I guess it's the biggest liar on the internet. Shout out, man. Shout out to y'all. Follow me if you don't mind. Man, fool. I'm lying again. Here we go. I've been lying all damn day. Let me ask you a question. If Lil TJ didn't get why was the police handling him like that? Shout out to the BX. Why would you handle the other person like that? Y'all know the other person that's in the video was Lil TJ. Offset was whooping his ass. Left combo, right combo, punch. What are y'all talking about, bro? Tell me more lies. Tell me lies, make it sound good, make it sound good.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's another reason why I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put my face on the screen when saying it. I'm scared to fight you news nowadays. I'm scared. I'll tell you why I'm scared. Not that I'm scared of you. I'm scared of your pride. Hold on. Yeah, I'm scared of your pride. Nobody knows how to just take that L and take their black ass home and patch up. Nope. You want to know why? Because you was big dog talking shit and there's women around. The worst thing for men to do nowadays is to get in a fight and there's any form of vagina in the vicinity. I'm gonna tell you right now, like that's I hear too many stories nowadays about guys who just go ahead. I mean, you know, you have your little squabble. I mean, most of us are accustomed to that. I'm talking about if you just live through history of life. Most of us are used to that. You'll have a squabble. Now, this is where it gets crazy. You win the fight. All right. You ain't go overboard. It's the typical, I get up off of him. But for some reason, this person now got to go pop the trunk. I got my shit too, but I ain't thinking about doing all that, because if I wanted to do that, I wouldn't have fought you. I'd have just bust you in the first place. I'd have put one in you or a couple. If that was the mission. If I come up to you when I'm using these right here, then that's what it is that it was. Now let's leave it at that. That's what I mean by, bro, I do not want to get in a fight nowadays with some, especially like somebody I don't know. It's a little different when it's like your peoples or something. I even don't like that because that's my peoples. Why am I fighting you? But it happens at times, right? It's just, it happens. But this shit right here, nah, dog. That happens too much. Now, you know what? Let's be for real. All right, so apparently he got shot in the ass. That's what he said. Said he. Like, literally him. That's what he said. He got shot in the ass. Man, let that bullet have been a little bit up and over some and hit his spine. No more sex. No more walking. Not to mention, it could ricochet, bounce, depending on what the caliber is, move through your body, and you up out of here. But let's keep on listening, because again, it's crazy how I was just talking about how this man has a gambling problem, and I was talking about the addictions of it. I was doing a whole live about how he was going around asking people for money and everything. And now this happens.
Man, hey, look, bro, this what happened. I don't know how it happened. I didn't even know these cats didn't know anything. But, bruh, where's the video? Supposedly, there is a video. Supposedly, there's a video capturing this whole entire thing. Offset whooped that man, beat him badly, knocked him off his rocker, had him on the ground. Little TJ, bow, in the cheeks like y'all favorite prono. That's what happened. That's why you see him on the ground. Offset was whooping this man, flat out. It was over there looking like Tekken, whooping his.
I ain't gonna lie. I am happy to hear that at least this black man's story is not they got into a fight because he kept begging and asking for money and didn't pay it back. You know, something like that. But still, who knows? If that it, who knows if that's why the fight started? See, we still don't know why the fight started so far, but you know, as we go along, more is going to be uncovered. Let's go.
I think TJ ain't even land a single blow. Offset over there looking like goddamn Ivan Drago. Y'all remember when Drago was the shit out of what's the black name? When he was just boom, 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 boom. It sounded like Sadie Nash on the news. Man, it was boom, 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 just knocking him. I guess they said y'all finna stop talking shit about Atlanta. Then they said you finna get this Atlanta whooping, bro. So shout out to Atlanta, bro. But yeah, Lil TJ is in the back of the squad car right now, gonna be in charge. Apollo Creed, shout out. He's going to be charged. But here's the biggest question. I want to know, is it gonna be attempted? Is it going to be assault with it?
Ooh, good question. Now, all of that said, you already know. You're going to have to look into the laws of that state in particular. I don't know. What was this? Vegas, Miami? Where were they? All right, anyway, we're going to figure that part out. But depending on the state, that's one factor, just one out of many. Then from there, they're going to have to go with whether it was premeditated or if it was spontaneous, right? So if it's not premeditated, then, like, for example, if it's not premeditated and something like that happens, it'll go from like a second-degree murder second degree to maybe a manslaughter. Say the person lost their life. I'm giving the example if the person lost their life. It will go from a second degree M or first degree M. They'll lower it down. And throughout discoveries, right, what they call a discovery package, then that's when you would figure out truly what your charges are. And generally speaking, that's when it would turn out to be maybe they'll lower it down to manslaughter. I got a homeboy of mine. He was drinking and driving, and he hit somebody. The first charge they gave him when he initially went in was second degree M. By the time he got to court, they lowered it and he pled out to a manslaughter and did his time. You see? Let's keep on rocking out. Shout out to my boy Henny.
The weapon.
Oh, and he's free, by the way, now. You know, he's done with that. He did his time. Let's go.
Or attempted. That's the biggest question. That's the biggest question, bro. Is it going to be assault with a deadly weapon or attempted murder? Because that to that.
If it is assault, they're going to give him first, not second. Second degree assault, believe it or not, is considered to be a misdemeanor. First degree assault is a felony. Second degree assault is a misdemeanor that carries 10 years. Now, I don't know if it's lowered or raised, but the last time I looked, it's 10 years. Okay. So with that, that will be a misdemeanor is my point. Believe it or not, yes, you can go to prison. There are people in prison for misdemeanors. Not every person in prison has a felony. It doesn't work like that. I had a misdemeanor. I was in prison. I just had weed. You see? Let's keep on rocking out.
Might be everything. That's not a shot. You in cheeks. What about self-defense? It's not self-defense when you're walking away. It's not self-defense when you're walking away. It would have been self-defense had he popped him right when he was whooping him. He'd be, hey.
And that's another thing, too, that is very true. Any bullet that hits a person on the backside, it is equivalent to you trying to tell your insurance company that you rear-end another car. You slid into another car, and somehow or another it's their fault because they hit the brakes too hard. Let's tap in and think about it. Automatically, what does the insurance company generally say for those of us who drive, right? No, you should have kept a safe enough distance behind, right? Regular weather, you want to at least keep a car behind, and acclimated weather, you want to make sure that you keep at least 2 cars behind. Like if it's raining, it's a little slippery, keep 2 car spaces behind each other. You can't tell your insurance company when you hit that car from the back that somehow or another it's their fault. You're still going to be liable. Same thing in this instant. Anytime a person has their back to you, I had to learn this, getting my pieces, right? So all these little things you got to know about gun safety and everything else and what's legal, what you can do, the ramifications, your boundaries and all of that, right? And when you can go ahead and just let that thing fire. So at least here in the state of Maryland, I don't know about other states. If that person's back is to me, I'm going to be in the wrong. Even if I'm talking about, this is a prime example. If that person broke into my home, assaulted me, I finally get to my jump, and I'm able, as they're leaving out my home, they're trying to run out the door, and I go ahead and blow them. Nah, that's gonna be on me, because they're gonna look at where the bullet entered. It entered into anywhere of the rear, whether it's a back of the shoulder, back of the head, the buttocks, back of the leg, anything. If it's not something frontal where the entry is, nah, they're gonna get you for that. You gotta be careful of that, because what they're gonna say through legality of the law is they were retreating. We say the same thing, right? Think about it. For a couple cases with the police, when it was like, man, you shot that man in the back, right? Trust me, they do the same thing for us as citizens. So you got to be careful if you're a firearms holder. Let's go.
Look, that's what can get him reduced. Because if I'm little TJ, I'm saying I don't know. He said ag assault. Yeah, he better hope he can get it played down there. That's a good question. I don't know. I remember that Ply song where Ply said, "Hey, you see him shoot in the leg, they send him like you do." There's a reason why he said that, and I'm only bringing that up because the Real Testament is the greatest hood album ever. But that didn't say Plies didn't say you shoot in the leg, they send him like he for no reason. That's a reason to say that. Yeah, I'm about to block this dude, bro. Like, you just block, bro. Like, it's only so much trolling I can take. I'm a human being. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Human being is wild. That is wild word.
I'm curious if that's, you know, because me, I'm thinking to myself, Cap, I'm hearing TJ did not shoot him. Shout out to you. Thank you for me lying. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
What do I need a lie for, bro? What do I need a lie for? TJ a felon though? Ooh. No, little TJ did not get shot.
Nope. Now let's listen. So this is the last part of this I want to go through, right? So now let's go ahead and go through this part right here. And while we do that, let's go ahead and let's take ourselves a quick commercial break.
For these messages, we'll be right back.
Quavo Huncho with the prayer hands emoji. They done popped Offset. Offset shot near Florida casino. Offset, the former Migos rapper, was shot near a popular casino in Florida. A rep for a rapper confirms to TMZ. Offset was shot Monday near the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Per the spokesperson, Offset is fine and is currently at the hospital receiving medical care. The rep added, he is stable and being closely monitored. Then it goes on to say Offset was all smiles moments before being shot. Offset was all smiles and showing love to fans just moments before he was shot outside of Florida casino, TMZ has learned. Witnesses tell us the rapper, was inside the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood around 7:10 p.m. Monday, moments before the shooting, and he was in great spirits. We're told Offset was standing near an exit looking toward the valet area while talking on his phone. During that time, fans approached him and he happily engaged. We're told he shook hands, posted for photos, and chatted briefly with supporters with no hesitation and no signs anything was off. A witness tells us he seemed relaxed and friendly. Moments later, gunfire erupted outside the valet area. Monday QR code or link in the description to get you paid to. Damn. All right. Well, we don't want it to be, God forbid, another takeoff situation, man. So prayers to him, but he's going to be all right because he got shot in his butt. Shot right in the cheek. By who, though, Nash? I mean, you probably know who did it, right? Well, I want y'all to watch this video, and it reveals actually who did it because they're sitting in the car.
Shot him, man. gun violence here in the casino in Hard Rock. He's still going, he's still mad. They got this guy detained. Shot a guy. The guy did shot. Oh my god. Oh, tasing?
Everyone be moving, please. Clear.
So from that clip, you can actually see there is Offset on the ground and another person who's wrestling away. That's Lil TJ. I want y'all to see this BS. I want to play the clip because how y'all think it actually started out might have went a little bit like this. Breaking reportedly, Offset and TJ, well, Lil TJ, both shot in Miami at the Hard Rock Casino. Details still coming in. And then academics go ahead and say, breaking reportedly, Offset and Lil TJ both shot in Miami at a Hard Rock Casino. Details still coming in. Don't believe anybody with an A and a K in their name. I don't give a damn who it is because I'm going to break it for y'all.
Nigga argue with Offset, y'all.
That's only a picture, goddamn. You ain't that much of a celebrity, bro. You ain't that much of a celebrity, bro. That's only guy for a picture.
Now, I'm going to say that's mistake number one. Mistake number one. When you going out like that, when you reach that type of status in life, I'm not going to lie. Like if, let's just say I did like to indulge in something like that, I'm always going to have bare minimum at least 2 with me when I'm doing that at least. Other things that really don't require like me having to like do money all out. Because see, the thing is, everything they do has to do with money, 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 money. That's just some people's lifestyle. I don't say nothing about it. But if you are going to move that way, you got to make sure that you put certain precautions into place. Why? Because prevention is better than the cure. Now, had he probably had some security, he'd have never gotten to that fight and got shot in the ass in the first place. Prevention is better than the cure. Now he has to try to cure his ailment, which is he got shot in the ass.
I'm not supposed to a picture. Goddamn, we black people.
If you listen to the report, slow it down. Yeah, Lil TJ was there. But the police report says one person shot. We all confirmed the one person that was shot. That was Offset. What we did not see is a report that said 2 people shot. Now, unless my mind done dropped off and went somewhere, I would think, why the hell would the police be wrestling a person like that who was just shot? Because actually, he was the shooter. That's why Lil TJ is in the back of the car right now. Now, the question is what the hell happened? And why did it happen? I don't have the why for you, and I wouldn't put it out there anyways if I knew. But what I will say is this. Lil TJ got his ass kicked. We talking high Yukins, right, left, hook, jump, all that stuff. He was getting whooped by Offset. So in the midst of him getting beat up by Offset and taking all type of lefts and rights and everything like that, he was in the losing position. Offset walked away. Offset got Dauphine and popped in the booty. Hey, it is what it is. That's what happened. And you know that's what happened because you see Offset on the ground and you see Lil TJ wrestling. Cops will not be putting you in a damn squad car shot unless they had to hurry up and rush you because the ambulance couldn't get there in time. RIP Street.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is. You're right. It's fact.
So when y'all say this shit, I want y'all to slowly read what the hell happened. So all the other people who try to break the news and missing bits and pieces and parts, I'm telling you right now, Lil TJ is the one who shot him. But here's the caveat. Lil TJ got a homeboy with him. So they may say that Lil TJ actually is the one who didn't shoot, that his homeboy shot him after Lil TJ got his ass beat. That may be what happened. But from what I'm hearing, It was little TJ who shot him.
This is how I know this time is really going by me because
God have mercy upon us.
I don't. I honestly don't. I'm just now knowing little TJ because apparently he shot Offset in the ass.
Now, possibly his homeboy shot him. We don't know. Maybe his homeboy tried to conceal the weapon, try to run with it, or, held the gun and walked off or something. Hell if I know. There's a bunch of stories to make out of that. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure. We know right now that little TJ is being detained as the shooter. The biggest question is, can he get away with self-defense? I doubt it highly because he was walking away, meaning Offset. So you shooting him walking away, hey, there is no threat.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is. You're right. It's fact.
But I don't know how Florida laws go. Maybe it's assault with a deadly, or maybe it's attempted murder. Because remember when Plies said in that damn song, in that intro, you shoot a nigga in the leg, they send you like you killed him. We talking about Florida. So.
Well, we hold on now. All right. We shoot him in the leg, act like we offed him. All I gotta say is Sean Taylor. Okay. Let's keep going.
Right now, as it stands, Lil TJ in a whole lot of trouble. If this is Texas, you can bet his ass will be getting by the early morning. But it's Florida. I don't know about Florida. There ain't too many cases about Florida. But I will say this, man. We've seen how that man walk around with.
From what I hear and what I've seen from watching endless actual, cop footage videos, body cam footage. Between Texas and Florida, they have a lot of similarities, but I don't know the intricate details in each of the state's laws because I don't reside in either, right? But from what I know, Florida is very much so, I can bust you too. Florida has a stand your ground law as well. How deep does it go? I don't know.
No doggone security, no doggone nothing, just him by himself. We even seen it that they said, he just stood at the valet by himself. Bro, you all said, bro. You do a lot of geeking and gawking and talking. I know if I'm going to shoot you in the ass, you owe me some money. That's me personally. That's what I would do. So if it ain't about no.
That's what look, I was thinking it. I said to myself, I was like, I really do. I wonder if possibly this all came about because, we all know he's been going around begging for money. Did he come across TJ? Did TJ help him out with some bread? Did he say, man, look, I'm a hit. I promise I'm a hit. Let's just take this scenario. Don't take it for fact, right? It's just a scenario. Man, I'm a hit. I got it, man. I just need one more roll. One more roll on the blackjacks. All right, I got you here, man. 2 stacks. Pop, pop, pop. That nigga come back dusted and disgusted. Hey, look, man, I need to, what? Man, you told me you was going. And maybe from there, something started to raise. Because 9 times out of 10, I can almost assure you, if we are to find out in the future what it really is about, I can almost put my money in bet it. Now, listen, I don't gamble, but I would bet my money. I would bet my last dollar. It's over money. I bet my last dollar is over money. Let's go.
Bread and y'all fighting and you happen to lose and you just popped him. And that's the sucker shit. Take your.
Now, mind you, I'm broke. I'm flat broke. So if you do win, that last dollar of mine is going to come in quarters.
Hell, bro. But hey, if you say I'm leaving here with something, your ass is mine, boom, hey, I ain't going to be too mad at it. A little zesty if you ask me, but shit, he might be John Wick because placing that shot right there in his ass like a BBL, I don't know, bro. Might Slightweight be genius.
Not. I was just trying to let him get a little bit in. I was going to say no, because anywhere body, you got vital organs. You can catch a body. Like I said, with that leg, what are you talking about? You have vital vessels. Sean Teller, Live in Paradise, to one of our greatest. Shout out. It's the only time I throw up that W, and it don't stand for West Side. That's that Washington. And then, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about that. So rare. Can't do nothing up here. I think it was Jai like genius. I think honestly it was. If you think about it, like, where can I hit this nigga and I can send a message but not catch a body?
You serious?
Yeah, dead ass. But at the same time,
Wait, you think I didn't think of that? Of course I thought of that.
Y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this one, man. You made it this far.
yeah, on some real talk. So I just wanted to go ahead and get that piece in there. So that was just my little quick update. You know what? I'm glad. Okay, damn, we done stretched it out to close to 1 hour. So that's good. You know, it's a nice little something for the audience. I appreciate you guys. Y'all know me. I don't do lives too long, right? But we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all already know how the boy do. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Let's do this right here. All right, boom. Hold on. All right. Mic check 1, 2. I appreciate everybody for taking the time to tune in. I thank you so much for tuning in. And with that being said, Nancy, if you would be so kind. Nancy, if you would be so kind and thank you. I appreciate you turning that down. Hit the outro music if you would, please, and thank you.
Me, I'm in my zone, focused on my own growth. I be water walking through these streets like sailboat. Me, I be the compass as I lead and guide my people. I'm a father, I'm friend with a couple guns legal. You not that smart, quit the bull. Yes, I'm seeing right through you. I be talking to the spirits, but best believe it's not voodoo. Yeah, I know you think you him, but in my head, I'm like who you? I'm a legend, I'm a beast, I'm the rose that grew through concrete. Let's keep it going. Keep it pushing as I lay back. Curtains drawn like I'm in a Maybach. Me, I'm so unique, I'm like needle in the haystack. Catching money, dodging fame. I sticking over while stacking racks. Go out hammer, pop your shit, but don't be mad when I clap back. Let's keep it going. Yeah, let's go.
Me in the jungle, hit a rumble. Caught a couple touchdowns and I had a couple fumbles. Look at me, now I recovered. This is mind over matter. Keep it pushing when I stumble. Long way from home to gather wisdom and stay humble. Eyes wide shut, this me. This is star until me vessel crumble. I return.
How many times I gotta tell you me, I can see through you. Kinda like a crystal ball, I peek the pattern, y'all be spot the kinks. In the armor, then I clip you up and watch you fall. This is the state of elevation, mind of elevation. I was boy, grown hunter in the forest like I'm craving. No more walking through revolving doors, I master puzzles like a raven. The city's where I'm born, but the county I was raised in. My flow is ultraviolet, solar flares. I'll be flaming while I gather in my thoughts. During battle, slow motion box. You the corner, then like tunnels leave you open. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. We the pause, we pushing out, sitting on my leather, it's reclining, just a cushion. So let's take it to the house, crossover and one me. I am no Superman, but I'm hotter than the sun. You keep on looking what you want. I'm straightforward, very blunt, don't smoke blunts, but I keep good gas. Take a call, it's skunk, the flying monkey fighting drunk. This This is Black Samaria music, and if you really wanna learn, I can show you how to do this. Stay up, stay fly. Watch me work my magic, smoothing out the friction and the static. And if you wanna challenge me, that can end off very tragic.
I digress. My mic is muted.
My mic is muted.